points in the game.
Jumbo jet. It wasn't easy, but nothing is. No. When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I need when I lie and I'm easy all of the time, but I'm never sure why I need you. It's heavy, yeah. What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector, shortened it by 2 letters, without the IR at the end. The reincarnated Gil Scott living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow with a blonde who's a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul. So fly, I can walk in any spot, every be soaking. From a time when was stronger, today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever. Before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shocked them like real product. Creep with baddies in sequence, dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision where I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop something.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
DNA of King James, kin of St. Michael. Polygamous minded, 7 wives on ridiculous timing. They always share the same title. That be the talk. That's foul like a stop in Frisk, New York. At 20, I said I better quit by 30 than by 30. I thought by 40 rapping is corny. How wrong was I? Never would have thought that 50 new songs by Nas would be hard and live. I leave them scared like when they hear their name called, but ain't nobody there. The definition of my name probably started where I rode the E-train, fingers covered in ink stains. Writing was like an escape excited, leave the beat flame. It was Rod Kane, Coogee, and Chris. Few names like Cool James, Face, Cube, and Rick. That was musically sick, successful and unnatural. I throw they songs in a cyanide capsule. The truth is poison to any fraud. Demigod, rocking suits and shoes, going against any odds. How could you hate me? I survived the 80s, the D's, the trauma, embalming fluid and lace. Inhale fumes from a stove up. The show's booked up. I chose to take the world over. Look up.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Hey yo, 30 years later, Illmatic was dropped. Yeah, man, what am I doing?
Hey yo, Preem, chill. I got the rhymes, you got the beats.
Alright.
30 years later, we back in the streets, we back in the lab.
Alright then. Let's go, Nas.
It's time. It's album time. Yeah.
It's time.
It's time. Black is time.
Premiere album still.
Built on the side of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decade since it opened back in 1998. Welcome everyone to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Today a good one in store here. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Baltimore Ravens. Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're off from Baltimore. On the return, here's Ray McCloud. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Second and 10 now. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Penix on third down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That one intended for Drake London. And 4th and 4 coming up.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on third downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
4th down, here's Penix. Completed over the middle. And this one does not go far. And they drag him down just in time. He's shy of that marker. We've got a turnover on down.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There's not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Second down now, 7 to go. From the 29. Cut near the goal line. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome a quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. First and 10 from the 41. Penix working from the gun. Completes. It's Bijan Robinson. And he's brought down after a short gain. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 2nd down.
From the shotgun, Penix. Completed to his running back. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Falcons will have a first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
On first down, here's Penix. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. It's Penix yet again. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Ravens take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off. Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Brought in right side. And as he goes out of bounds, we've got a flag on the play, likely against the defense. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. First and 10 from the 41. They'll run here following the penalty. Rob yards by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they have a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Jackson to throw it. He'll set up the screen for Henry. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They're looking down a 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Circle. This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Send everybody deep. I know he wants to wait and stretch the field and use his arm. Trouble is, you wait too long, you end up on your back.
Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. 4th down. Here's Jackson. This is Cox. That's Walker. They go for it on 4th down and get it in a big way. 25 yards there.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. They give right side to Henry. He finds space into the red zone. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Okay, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course, but you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big one like that.
So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
It's a sweep. He pumps the pass forward. And they make a stop at the last minute. It's a game down to the 1. He gets a chunk of 4 yards, leaving them just a yard from the end zone. 3rd and goal. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. It's the Ravens with only a yard to go here on 3rd down. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Ravens grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. They broke out the design run from there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get us 6.
The kick is blocked and no good.
So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. First and 10 from the 41. Penix looking to pass. Finds the in route complete. He takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here. Penix here from the gun. Hits his running back. Jukes one defender. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. That's good for 7 yards. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
First and 10 from the 41. To the air with Penix. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Second and 10, Penix to throw. Finds his back, it's Robinson. And the stop is made at the 32, so give him almost enough for a new set of downs.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. First and 10 now from the 30. And again, it's Penix. Pass is caught. That's Darnell Mooney. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Timeout taken by the offense. They're second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for first and 10. Again, Penix to the air. And that's complete in the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons making a 1-score game before halftime. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Quite the strike to his tight end, and the patience he showed waiting for that to break open. That was awesome, and it's rewarded with 6.
You know, it should be simple, Kate, right? In philosophy, it should be simple. Just plaster that big guy. Throw bodies at him in coverage, but stopping a tight end near the end zone is anything but simple with how deceptively good they are as route runners and finding that football when it arrives.
Defense had a chance to scheme it up, now lined up to defend this try. Penix is going to throw again. And it's hauled in inside the end zone for 2. That trims the lead just a little bit.
That's about trust. Trusting your QB is going to make the right decision on these crucial scoring plays. He found his read, and he made the connection for 2.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. He fields it from the 8. Things going well so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. Into the red zone. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens will add to their lead at the end of the half. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Here's Jamal Agnew on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. He'll throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. They really need some chunk yardage here on second down. He's back to throw. Getting out to his left. Throwing deep down the left. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Now to kick it away, here's Pinion. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. A lot of grass ahead. They pick up 20 yards there. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
From the gun, a run for Henry. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Leonard Floyd bringing that play to a close.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Another run for Henry. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on third down.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Xavier Watts picks it. And the Falcons work some magic on that return. They took the interception all the way back to the 30. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
Penix now on first down. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Couldn't connect on first, it's second down. Penix now. Able to hit Robinson, complete. And he's tackled for a short gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Third down, it's Penix. That one complete to Pitts. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons start the second half with some needed points. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Here are the Falcons once again going for two.
The Falcons will line up for the two.
Running the read option. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this two-point attempt fails. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25. Ravens to the line now. First and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jarring loose, incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Working quickly here.
brings up third down.
Turning to Henry on third. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Jackson, quick pass wide. It's a small gain up to the 38. D. Alford getting there for the stop.
1 yard gain brings up second and 9 at the 38-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Play action now with Jackson. Buying some time right. He takes it himself. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
They'll come up 1st and 10. The toss now to Henry. No one around. He's got space. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Derrick Henry, the touchdown.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game. And that's exactly what the doctor ordered.
Now the Ravens offense staying put. Look at this. They're going for 2. This is caught. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails.
Falcons 14.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. McLeod now returning it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Penix. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. So we're through 3 here. It's Falcons football, a nice little help for them as they trail entering the quarter. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Here's Penix to throw. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. It's Penix yet again. Looking underneath here, Robinson. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Makes it 3rd and inches.
Penix working from the gun. Hits his tight end on the corner route. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
On first down, here's Penix. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's 2nd down. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage,
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
okay, that was so good, really, on two levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Ravens bring an extra DB out there. Third down coming up. Penix. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Desperation time here. He's got it to his running back. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
A 28-yard gain. And the Falcon first down.
Working inside the red zone. And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons now within 1 score in the fourth. So here we go. The Falcons lining up for a big 2-point conversion attempt. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. We'll see how judicious they choose to be with that final timeout. Defense had a chance to scheme it up. Now lined up to defend this drive.
For the 2-point conversion.
Penix is going to throw for it. Nothing doing on that 2-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion. Going for it yet again. And once again, they don't have the right call to make it in for 2, so their struggles continue.
Yeah, they've kept them on the field without hesitation all game long. This offense knows what they're doing. The problem is the defense knows even more.
And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10. It's an option right that begins this drive. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. Gonna need more of those as they trail by a score.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Gets it downfield. On target to Flowers. Running down the left side. And he is down all the way to that 15-yard line. So a massive gain, and all of a sudden, we've got first and 10 inside the red zone. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. RPO here, quick throw, grabbed by Flowers. And this one doesn't go far. And right away we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Looking to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens stretch it to a 2-score.
Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop. Shake my paranoia. Can't stop the rock. 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 Shake my paranoia. I'm moving, dancing like Madonna into the groove. Shake my paranoia. I'm moving, dancing like Madonna into the groove.